Greetings, Walker. Have you come seeking work? There is much to do here in Elsweyr. Much to do.
There is much to do here in Elsweyr. I agree with that, Khajiit.
All manner of work, Rook. Excellent. Don't forget to check. Well, that is Nis. Yeah, Nis. Well,
You love gold, yes? Good fortune, youngster. But more
I did.
Nis. This one.
What more do you
Yes.
think we should adjust?
We could lower it.
Lower the game voice.
Could be. Or
Okay, I downed it to
maybe
50.
FX volume more.
This is the master volume. It reduces all.
We are going to play with Anna,
Okay.
but you can talk.
There's a sack here, but nothing worth to steal.
What's your level?
I'm level 9, and I have one more skill point.
Do you have the second weapon yet?
Second what?
Second weapon.
No, I don't.
Is it?
But I will get one skill in a second. Oh, the second ultimate. I won't be able to use it right now, but I'm really wondering it. It's Bone Goliath transformation. Become a horrific Bone Goliath, increasing your maximum health for 7 seconds and immediately restoring 40k health. This is a transformation. It sounds really cool.
I think that's a tanking ability.
It is. But it can be useful when there are lots of mobs on you. Don't you think? We need a second ulti anyway.
That's true. But you don't have the second weapon yet, so
Yeah, I won't be able to use both of them. But that doesn't matter. I will test it somewhere in the world because it's a criminal act to use this ability. And I have quests there. Anyway. Okay. Here we go.
it's the yellow duck. Duck.
There's a man up there. Let's go and check it out.
Oh, that's right.
And in the river hold, we have another quest.
Yellow duck.
Talk to Tatara. This is the manor. Oh, nice. Are guarding it. More tools. I'm going to use it. Will you check? I'm going to use the ultimate.
Okay, I will see.
Here we go. Whoa.
Looks like it's
It's not a city. Well,
wow.
this is amazing. I will take this picture. Look at my health.
Wow.
Hello, welcome. Okay, there's a delve here. I won't go inside right now. The only thing missing for now in my Necromancer abilities are a pet, another pet which stays longer. But I'm sure we'll get something like that with that Skeletal Mage maybe. We'll see. Need like 16 more rank to go there. Hey, you're
You're back.
welcome back.
She said because we close
Close
the
the
phone.
phone.
She wants to talk to phone.
We are live, so she can talk with everyone. Say hi.
Come on, sit here.
This under skeleton appears, but it very quick dies. I was talking about some more permanent undead pets. Nothing yet. And I believe there are no sorcerer-like pets in Necromancer. But I still want to see more of the undead around me.
I know, but also Warden has.
A permanent pet, yes.
Maybe that's why they didn't want to make a similar
Yeah,
concept.
that would be the third class with permanent pets.
Yes. But the Necromancer needs permanent pets, to be honest.
But does he? Imagine in character. Imagine in character a permanent undead by you, and imagine these skill lines. These are criminal acts. So
Okay.
how can you keep a permanent pet by you while walking in a city? So it will probably a problem.
But also, you want to keep a permanent pet with you if you had the choice. But now you don't have any permanent pets, then you don't have to keep them in your both weapons bar.
Yeah, that's a very good point. Yes, that's a very good point.
It's
But
good for you.
yeah, it's good for me because the point my wife was talking about when I was playing sorcerer, I wanted to keep my pet always by my side. But when you change weapons, if that skill is not on that weapon bar, the pet instantly dismissed. So that's why I was putting same skill on both weapon abilities, so I can keep the pet all the time with me. But that also means I'm using one less skill.
Someone says hi. Hello, greedy ups and flaps.
We are fine, thank you. We are having great time in Elsweyr. How are you guys doing? Maybe you can control the chat room if needed. Okay, we need one more. It's the Quiet of the Restless Dead. But how should we go up there? Yeah, it's a good thing that she's playing on her own. The voices you hear is the baby toys. So this is a channel for my geek parents. Expect that. You will hear a lot of baby noises. Not so disturbing, you hope. This is really another dimension of undead transformation. Transforming into a bone Goliath, something I never imagined. But I wish there would be a lich transformation. Wouldn't that be amazing?
Lich transformation?
Yes.
I thought that the Elsweyr was a lich transformation.
That bone tyrant.
Yeah, but maybe in the upcoming levels when it got morphed, maybe it changed.
Maybe.
Bone Goliath.
Yeah, it's bone Goliath. Okay, now we got the next piece. It's over? No, we need one more. I thought that was the last.
So how is Elsweyr? I mean,
Elsweyr is really good, really nice.
is it better than the other?
Yes, definitely better because all other maps have some specific content. Like Somerset had high elves. Morrowind was about the dark elves, and Elsweyr is not only about Khajiit. By the way, there is some kind of small world boss here, and we are now level 10.
Just.
So maybe we can.
Ignorant beasts.
Yes, by the way, we have an unusual friend.
What is
Wow. Oh.
is it
No, that was another Necromancer, but I thought that was a boss ability or something and get scared.
Just run.
Oh, okay.
Just run.
I died for the first time. I will just survive to continue fighting. Okay, let's claim our level 10 abilities. Need more magical.
Jamban loose.
Oh, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming.
Run away, run away, run away, run away.
Keeps coming.
Hey, come on.
It's one touch me. Where should I run? Where should I run? Yeah, it keeps coming. Where should I run?
Shouldn't stop. Okay, everyone's dead.
Yeah, everyone is dead, not only me. There should be a proper tank here to tank this. It's not that easy.
You can be a proper tank.
No, no way, I'm level 10. Mounts has been updated. Did we receive a mount?
Oh. How?
How did we get a mount?
And it's a nice one.
It's a horse, not very special, but
It's better than mine.
no, your horse is amazing. How did we get this one? I'm wondering.
Because from the level up advisor.
Ah. Okay, so it's not some drop or something.
We missed that minibus.
But this is locked until level 15. So okay, let's check the abilities again. I will go with previous ultimate.
Take it.
I will morph to bone armor. Let's check this. This is the cost of your Necromancer summon abilities. That sounds nice. And it says pulse in range enemies. What is that? While active enemies that strikes you with range attack will pull toward you. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. This is yes, but this is still more. Just this is the tank tree. This is a melee side of this ability, but we should morph it to summoner's armor.
Yes.
Okay. We have two more. Render flash. Let's check this one. This grants resistances to the target equal to the half of the amount healed. And this consumes a cost to heal a second target. This is for like team healing, so I don't think there's a point for us since I'm playing a DPS Necromancer here. This grants resistance to targets, so this will be useless, right?
Yeah, but do you have enough skill points for other abilities? Maybe you
Other abilities like... So you are saying that no morph at all? Yeah, maybe. That's important. Yeah, I need intimidate and persuasion skills. You are right.
Yes.
I couldn't use them in previous conversation because I had them in other characters. So I remember like that I already have them, but I have no options at all. This is a fresh character. So okay, I'm getting persuade and I'm getting intimidate.
Okay.
We'll get more skills anyway.
Yeah. Just check around. Maybe you can see some sky shards.
Sky shards.
Just.
By the way, this is
in the
also a
distance.
quest. So I have to kill this eventually.
Here.
Let's try it. They're strong enough.
Suffer the consequences.
Oh. That's
Necromancers everywhere.
okay. There's even more power.
Yes. And now I'm using my ultimate. Here we go. I think everybody loved this one. By the way, maybe I can heal people. Which can be helpful.
There are some corpses. Maybe you can do some.
No, I'm not.
Oh, heal yourself.
I did heal, but it doesn't work.
And what happened to your scroll experience?
Not sure. Let's check it after. It's over.
Wait.
I think this time we'll able to kill it. There's a sorcerer with tanking pets. Quite useful. Yes, we made it. We killed it.
Like a minefield. Geek. Geek. Oh.
Okay, we completed the quests here. So let's return to the city.
Let's make a tower from okay, I found 2 more. What about this one? You want to close it? Okay.
There's a dragon here. We are not really close. So I won't go that way.
Come on. Look, it's just this easy. What is your other tool?
Don't call us mounts.
There's a talking mount here.
Riders shut up and
But
follow
it
where
doesn't-
we lead, or they land whiskers first.
It doesn't want us called a
You
mount.
want a mount. By a dumb animal.
Shut up.
All of them a new sound to death.
Maybe voice is still low.
Maybe it has something to do with the setup.
Yeah, maybe, but maybe I can use the headsets next time.
Then they won't hear us. I mean, they won't hear me and Lena.
Yes. Correct.
Oh, Lena.
Okay, there are some quests here.
Jalar hopes you help. You're either the best dressed beggar I have ever seen, or this is some kind of con. What's your game, worker?
Okay, I won't intimidate him for his lunch.
You are a good soul
What?
for a
Buy this
necromancer.
one's leftovers?
Yeah, but this is not about Necromancer. Come on, he was eating them. Where is that place? I think Lena's voice is higher than mine.
Yes, it is.
Found the top. Look, there's an interesting main quest which sends us out of Elsweyr. What is it?
Thank the moons you're back. Moons be praised. Necromancer
I picked up daily. And this is the main squeeze in Elsweyr.
There's a backpack. Oh, is it?
There are too many people around now.
Okay, can we go here? Yeah. Can you check inside? Okay, do it.
Doesn't worth the risk right now. Okay, we need to learn this receipt. This is part of a quest. It's for provisioning.
Roast pig is an easy... Now, the moment of truth. Go to a cooking pot with your ingredients.
We need to craft a roast pig. Where do we craft this food? Same stations or is provisioning different?
Would you like to show me not to? Can I read English?
She looks so peaceful. Let's don't touch her. Onur ses şovas Lena. Onur ses şovas Lena.
Lena. Lena, would you like to
Lena.
be famous?
Let's give a wave. Here's Lena.
What do you want?
She wants to play with the light.
Okay, the camera.
Hey.
What? She wants to play with light.
Yes, she wants to play with light.
It's not fun.
There's a cooking fire there. By the way, while I'm doing some crafting quests,
How is Amazon to sell me?
okay, now we'll craft the roast pig. You know the half sister of Abnur Khan, right?
No.
Yes, you do. She was the reason of dragons unleashed to Tamriel. We followed her, and we couldn't close the seal on time.
That was Ablutan's half sister.
Yes. She's Euryxia, and she is now the queen of Elsweyr. Yes, but she's like a false queen, imposter queen. But she's not a Khajiit after all. But she's backed by dragons and undead. Dragons are actually using her. And meanwhile, she's taxing the Khajiit by fur tax. Fur tax. The tax she gets from Khajiit because of the investigations of the Khajiit to prevent fur come into their goods they are selling. So, and this is the reasoning. This should be.
How is she allowed to be the queen?
I'm not sure yet. A very good question, but
Bring
I
me
think
your culinary
due to that
skills.
dragons,
where's the real-
etc. Yeah, where's the real queen? Very good point.
You show props. Decades ago, before broiling fish.
Okay, we got the certifications for alchemy, provisioning, and enchanting. And now I will go with woodworking.
A good woodwork. I want to know it. Absolutely. There's a place.
I'm gonna eat them.
No.
Window.
That was obvious. The music is probably from the game, but if you're asking baby music, that's from the toys. Wait, I'm going to use the way shrine, it will be much faster.
I don't need to sleep.
Yeah,
Oh, we are
you can go to sleep.
We are leaving you here.
Come back. Done. She falls.
What? Are you hungry? No.
Okay, this is one of the important story quests. So you may be interested in this one. Since this is a fresh character, I got all these crafting quests for every single crafting line. And I'm also doing them meanwhile
Seal the gate.
to improve the
Let
character.
no Iraxian enter this holy place.
Okay, they don't allow Euroxians, so it's a good thing that we are not a Euroxian. But they're also unable to open the door from that side. Let's find another way into this delve. Here it is. Desert Wind Caverns. Interesting thing about the lore explanation about this stuff, the original name has been forgotten. Good night.
Kiss goodbye.
This place looks nice. Ah, finally a sky shark. But we must kill those first. How can we go up there? I should go up there somehow. Okay, not this side, maybe. Okay, so far I'm very happy with Elsweyr. I was thinking it's for spending good time until World of Warcraft decided a Shara patch. But now I'm thinking maybe I can continue playing Elsweyr. Necromancer is really an amazing class. Elsweyr has lots of Necromancers. But these are her battle mates and Spellblade. This must be the best ultimate in game. Along with that bonfire transformation. Both are amazing. When I get my second weapon, I will differentiate the melee abilities and range abilities. So when not get too close, I can change into melee spec and use the melee abilities like this bone armor, this sight attack, and bone tyrant transformation. And on main spec, I will go full Undead Rising and Caster Necromancer. I would probably need a melee weapon. Maybe Dual Wild, not sure. Or if I could get a sight, if there is such weapon, maybe they could, I don't know, like a two-hand sight as a melee weapon. That would be really amazing. That ultimate really quickly kills all mobs around. So with good timing, you can just kill everything. Okay.
Invaders! This one will not allow you to enter this holy place. You! Zamorak cannot believe that you have joined the Usurper Queen.
I'm not joined the Usurper Queen.
The Speaker of the Main sent you? This one expected we were on our own, what with the dragons and the battles in the north. Zamorak came down here to seal this path, but now he thinks the Uraxians seek the Grand Adept. Desert Wind holds many Khajiit secrets, and the keeper of those secrets is the Grand Adept. If you truly want to help, follow Zamorak to the Grand Adept's chambers. Nine Winds, no! Get to the door! Go! Save the Grand Adept! Go! This one will find another way inside.
Okay, a boss fight. Are we ready? Probably not.
You are too late. The Grand Adept revealed all before I killed her.
Okay, right now this is my only ranged Necromancer ability. And it drains mana really fast. But especially for against a caster like this, and also his range abilities. And this is the summoning ability. Summons skeleton, but it dies a little quickly. Luckily there's someone else here. I'm really devoted to Yurix, yeah. What's her deal?
This can't be.
We have another stuff, nice.
No, please, no. Help me! Don't let Zumog Foom take my soul. Zumog Foom. This is the Necromancer.
So that Necromancer is taking her soul.
He called it a blessing. Said it would protect me. Damn it! He claimed my soul.
Okay, we'll set you free.
Came for an ancient secret, protected by the Grand Adept. She.
You are wrong. The secret belongs to me.
Uh-oh.
What the
Did he
battle
fail?
teach you in life?
Did
she
he get her
whispers
soul?
to me in death. Soon Riverhold will fall, and the betrayer will be restored.
Let the fourth wind open the way. Grand Adept. No.
Oh,
Zamorak has failed. This
she
is
seems
what
dead.
has happened here. Who killed the Grand Adept? Zamorak thanks you for avenging
So
the
she
Grand
died.
Adept.
That's
Why did you
interesting.
attack this peaceful adeptorium?
So the quest
Why
is
kill a
partially
harmless
succeeded.
old student of the Desert Winds? The usurper queen made a mistake when she had the Grand Adept killed. We are not many, but we are strong.
Okay, let's check around. See if there's something interesting. Dragon horn. That's the horn we blew during the training before Elsweyr. At least there's a lockpick. There's another one. Here's the potato. Here's the corp, but I will get that rope. I'm not sure if you can use it for transport, but I will try. Because I don't have a rope right now. I want a rope for my Necromancer. There's not much to do here. We can't even open the chest, barrels. That's weird. Usually you can open such things. Okay, let's go. So we are done, I guess. We can go back to Elsweyr. Meanwhile, since you're waiting the loading screen, if you like these streams, we can make more, especially this week in Elsweyr. So please subscribe to the channel. Interesting, this doesn't show as complete. This shows black. Shouldn't it be shown as white after it's completed? I think so. So why it's not complete? Did we miss something? Did we miss a quest? Let me see. No quest here. But that bell doesn't show as complete. Ah! You remember that sky shard? Still didn't get it. I don't think it's that's why. That's the wanted. And the mobs have respawned. Okay, how can we get that sky shot? I can use any ideas. So help me out. If you know how we can go up there. Not here. This place, so we should go maybe like this. Stay hidden, so maybe we can bypass these mobs. More levels. Another skill point. Flame resistance. Flame resistance and gaining immunity. I'm not sure about this one. Special for Dark Elves, but I also have some nice abilities here. I will morph this one. No. Grant resistance. I'll just kill them with my ultimate. This. Hi, Pergamon. Okay, sorry if I'm responding late to the chat room. But I can look at it all the time. Finally, we got our sky shard. This means another skill point. This is very important. Critical strike chance increase against enemies under 25 health, and we have all the 3 abilities slotted. Yeah, I will get this one. It's in black. I'm not sure what the value is. But I won't go back again. Must be finished. There's nothing else. Maybe I can check again later. So what is our next quest? Okay, we'll go back to Riverhold. Need to gather some apples. Okay, let's go back to Riverhold. Yes, I enjoy playing especially Elsweyr. I think this is the best expansion Elder Scrolls Online ever had. This can be like the Legion of World of Warcraft. It's all too.
Congratulations on finding the courier. You can see the courier's invoice for yourself. The Darrow wouldn't want you to think you were being cheated. Everything seems correct.
But my in-game name is Larkle right now, so can go with that. There's a choice here. Yeah, okay. These Khajiits having hard time. I won't cause any additional troubles. So I will just
Thank
get
you, friend.
Good, this quest is finished. Let's go talk with Abnotarn.
I informed Garish Ree and Chimera about what happened in Rimmon. They're mobilizing our remaining forces even as we speak. Now tell me, what did you learn at the Desert Wind Adaptorium? I often wondered who Cadwell was before he became a soul shriven. I know the tales of the betrayer, but I never equated the two. The Cadwell we know is so not that. We'll deal with Zumog Foom after we save Riverhold. Anything else to report? Well, that's a bit of welcome news. Many of the adepts have remarkable martial skills that we could surely make use of. Speaking of which, are you ready to help defend the city?
Yes.
For now, recover your strength and prepare yourself. Euraxia's forces will arrive soon, and we'll need you ready for the battle to come. And here, take this. Garish Ree keeps handing me pouches.
Okay, as sword, I can use this as my aspect weapon.
Necromancers, dragons, and now Euraxian soldiers marching on Riverhold. This day just keeps getting better and better.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Regardless, there's much to do and not a lot of time to do.
Because the last thing we need, I guess, multiple cannibals.
Yes, but Garish Ree's scouts report that they're on their way. Our parley seems to have aroused Euraxia's anger. What remains of Elsweyr's militia has taken up positions around town, but I fear they are too few in number. Garish Ree has placed the defense of the city in Chimera's hands. She moves the Desert Wind adepts, every volunteer she could muster, and what remains of the militia like pieces on a game board. Report, find Chimera outside and see what she requires. Euraxian soldiers will soon reach Riverhold. When that happens, all oblivion will break loose. You must have taken a more serious beating than I thought at Desert Wind. Oh, very well. After I inadvertently had some small part in releasing the dragons from the halls of Colossus, I came to Elsweyr to find a way to rectify the situation. So your memory isn't totally addled? Yes. But we discovered that the Khajiit had more to deal with than just the dragons. My half-sister, Euraxia, the usurper queen of Rimmon, has aligned with the great beasts and necromancers to conquer Elsweyr. Just that Cadwell, the gallant knight of Cold Harbor, seems to be involved. According to Khajiiti legend, Cadwell the Betrayer was one of the heroes who helped Kunzar Ree imprison the dragons in the halls of Colossus. Euraxia employs the Necromancer Zumog Foom and his cadre.
So they reanimated Cadwell's head, but his soul was in Cold Harbor, and we brought him back. So now there are two Cadwells, one is undead and one is returned from Cold Harbor.
I sent Chimera out to coordinate the city's defenses while Tharn and I continued. Chimera knows Riverhold. When Euraxia first conquered, it won't be easy.
Okay, I need to listen all the quest lines.
We need your card to help. I knew nothing good would come of Abner Tarn's efforts to make peace with the usurper queen.
Yeah, this
Now
is
she
trying.
turns
That
her
Kajit
attention to the
really
river.
doesn't like Abnotarn, and
We
I can't
must
blame
protect
her.
the city, no matter what Euraxia throws at us. So many have answered the call. Zamarak and the outlying farms are vulnerable to attack.
Okay, let's go help those farmers in farm. There's a dragon here. Maybe we can go there after. Or to end the dragon if this gets already killed. Ah, here's the quest.
This one would go with you to the Greenleaf Farm. Exile. Zamarak understand. Euraxians, here! We expected an attack from the east and south, but they've somehow encircled the town.
Get out! Who are you to burst into our home without permission? Wait, this one recognizes the brawny adept standing behind you. What do you want? The Euraxians are already here! They seem to be searching for something. Though so, you would do that? Thank you, Walker. Kinaro would try to hide, but my brother...
Well,
Hirsch can be hot-headed, and he hates the Euraxians.
my aim is
The
not
lethal
finishing
combination when
anything.
faced with
Actually, I'm
Euraxian
really enjoying
steel.
Elsweyr.
Please, hurry.
I hope it doesn't finish. And
This one sounds
Elder
wants
Scrolls
to
Online
join
is
the
a
militia.
little bit different of an
If
MMO. My main
I
MMO
should be the one to search for father
is
and
mostly
uncle,
World of
not these
Warcraft,
outsiders.
and in there, like, your aim
No,
is
no such thing.
reaching the maximum level as soon as possible. When the expansion is released, like in few days, everyone goes to last level, and then they run normal dungeons, then they run heroic dungeons, then mythic dungeons, then raid. So there's a very structured gameplay. And here in Elder Scrolls Online, there is no maximum level, and it doesn't change with expansions. This maximum level was the same when the game first released, and nothing changed in previous expansions as well. This is a completely new character. I'm just level 11. I also have a level 50 character, but I preferred creating a new main since Necromancer is released. Which I expected since very long time, and I'm not even feeling that I'm playing with a new character. Yeah, of course I don't have my second weapon here, so I can't swap and reach more abilities, but even with those 6 abilities I have, I'm having lots of fun. And my aim is not to finish the content. I rather enjoy it. I think this is the part which makes Elder Scrolls Online different than other MMOs.
Go away! Haven't you done enough? Zazie, is she safe? Thank Joan and Jode. Dark moons, what a disaster. The soldiers appeared and chased us out of the... I heard one of the soldiers mention body parts.
This one will say the words to guide Hirsch to the sands behind the stars.
Thank you, Adept. I'll go and break the sad news to Zazie.
Okay, we should go back to that main planet. But let's kill those first. I'm generally a ranged player, but these melee abilities are also awesome. Elder Scrolls Online may not have many classes, but for this Necromancer, you can use it as tank, you can use it as melee DPS, range DPS, and even healers. So you can create 4 types from each class. Probably some classes are better on some specific roles, and this is natural. But in the end, you have the option to change your game style. And of course you can use every kind of weapons, every kind of armor. If you are new to Elder Scrolls Online, it's just up to you. You can be a sword-wielding spellcaster, or a
This one's brother now walks the endless sands behind the stars.
Templar
Zazi's
or
sorrow
warrior,
is only eclipsed by
like
the
Dragon
hatred
Knights with
she
a
feels towards the
restoration
Araxians.
stuff. You can heal. It's just up to
This
you.
one's brother would want us to stay here and defend our farm, but
You can even turn into a vampire or
I have another
werewolf.
task for you.
For instance, my aim is to become a vampire with this character.
I
As soon
hoped
as
to catch you before you were done.
someone who can beat me.
Nalado's scouts identified a number of Euraxian supply camps set up near the mountains. I want you to help Nalado and her soldiers. These once you scare off Zumog, do some damage.
You can also buy these vampire bites or werewolf plague from the crown store. I'm not sure where, but they also added this sky shard section. Ah, here it is. This curse of vampirism and werewolf bite. But they're not really cheap.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Is she asleep?
Yes.
Good.
You were. They are searching.
It's fun. You have lots of things to do.
What was that? What was that?
What?
That shiny thing on the ground. Okay, it's not. I thought it was. Why are you?
Yeah, because it's a new map and there are lots of objectives and I don't want to miss them. So I'm opening the map a lot. I heard that people are
There's some
using
materials.
minimaps. Materials
If
for
you
what?
want to collect them,
Right.
enchant, really.
No,
And
no,
there's
no, I'm not collecting them because I don't have any space. We can live without them. Look at that inventory, it's already half full.
Or half empty.
Yeah, whatever it is. But in the end, it will be overcapacity soon. So I'm only collecting the necessary.
Okay.
Started the horses.
That pet looked nice.
It burned the supply chart.
They're attacking you. Worst of them.
There's someone else.
Yes. He saved you. Or she.
Okay, we disrupt this camp. There are 2 more. Where's this side? Let's need to cross the
Feel
river.
sleepy.
Yeah.
Because then I just sleep.
They're fishing. Uh-oh. Let's not fight with that. There's a sky shark.
Yes, there was sleeping. Someone asked.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Okay, I wasn't here.
We discussed that Elder Scrolls Online is not like a World of Warcraft expansion. It's not like complete quest lines and reaching the maximum level. People are already at maximum level, and these champions levels are always increasing.
Yeah, for example, when I play, I never level in Elder Scrolls Online. I only make furniture and crafting.
Because
And also, I just stole things around.
Because you don't have to level up to make certain things. You can make everything on every single level. The only problem is you will have like less abilities, like I have currently.
Yes, but you don't need the abilities to craft
Yes,
diamonds,
exactly.
stone, and... But I want to
Well,
play the Dark Brother.
Yes, for stealing stuff around and playing like thief type, like rogue type, it's advised to get the skill tree in the Thief's Guild, as you mentioned. So, as much as you perform like thief stuff,
If those
you get more skills on that tree and you can perform them better. So there is a progression system, but it's not based on level.
Yeah.
Same goes with crafting. You also get XP from crafting, right?
Yeah.
And you get XP. You get something.
Really...
There are some, at least there are some crafting quests. Right now I have 3, and I'm not even crafting.
There's something there. Okay, it was another...
Yeah, let's not stop for everything.
But if you don't stop for everything...
But there was not. Yes, because I need it for quests.
Okay, I need hardwood.
You can get the hardwood, I have the lumber. See, it advised me to collect them here.
Okay.
Where is that? Cadwell.
So good to see you again. I missed you terribly. Now,
How did you
why
say
were you sent?
Cadwell?
I had no idea I could make such
Pulled him out from
delightful
Cold
bird
Harbor,
toys.
but there's a very odd
Tell it to
situation
anyone.
here.
You wanted to
Cadwell
pick it
was
right off.
actually dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think...
And somebody, an orc necromancer, resurrected his head. So right now there are two Cadwells. One is with head with like the necromantic flames around, and one is our Cadwell.
I want to see the.
And the other
flaming
Cadwell
Cadwell.
is quite rude and arrogant
I can play a lute.
and not mad like this one,
My specialty.
but it's
Even
also
make
quite
a
scary. And
delicious
he
thing
asked
for a
us that
hearthstone
if
there. But these
they
doodads that go
kill
to the
us
moon
and
just
resurrect our
popped into my head
bodies,
while thinking,
he
how to
asked
help the
that
cat
if he
folk.
can use our body,
Delightful
so
cat folk.
he can create a full body again with his head.
I would prefer.
And by the way, he's not really aware. But when you ask him that, so are you Cadwell's head? And he answers like, yes, I am my own head. What do you mean? He was probably not aware from that other Cadwell.
But he doesn't have any soul. Because his soul is
His
here.
soul here, yeah. Well, it's a restricted. It's an animated
Yes. But
creature.
is this Cadwell's soul or because we were in Cold Harbor at the beginning
No, we pulled him out, and now
and we came here without a soul. I don't think we have a soul
yes,
in that story.
yes, but since we got our souls back, Cadwell got his as well, and right now I think like he has kind of two bodies. It's a fantasy world,
So this means we also have
a body somewhere.
in the world.
Yeah, maybe.
There's the
The question about World of Warcraft Classic. The interesting thing about Classic is I think it's not very different from the other hypes made for other World of Warcraft games. It's like a hype almost for like an expansion. But people are started to realize that World of Warcraft Classic is not like a new expansion, and the news about people reporting the classic features as bugs actually little ironic because we played vanilla and we knew that they were not problems, but they were the best they can do at that point, like 15 years ago. But right now there are lots of quality of life improvements. If there is a game like World of Warcraft Classic released right now, like a new MMO, nobody would care because people would act like there's no quality of life improvements in this game, like no group finder and nothing people get used to in other MMOs. And now people get hyped about Classic, and when they started to play in long term, maybe they can play the beta now, maybe they can test it in BlizzCon. It won't tell them much, but in long time, World of Warcraft Classic will be a very hard game. It will take so much time, and people will get levels very slowly, and character progression will be very slowly. And of course, the epics, the items will be much more valuable. Can't argue with that. That was a good point of Classic, but I don't expect the current synergy after the game released. Maybe there will a huge hype at the start, but it will reduce eventually. That's my mindset as a man of play.
I don't know about that because the people who want to play vanilla, they really have to give that the time. It's a real time thing.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. They will give that time, and the fun thing is when they give that time, they will probably won't have time to play the actual game, the live game,
Or any other game.
or any other game maybe. Well, I remember that times
There's
I have enough trouble
things
seeing through my
that
own
are
eyes. The
nostalgic about
betrayer's head.
classic that I want to experience again.
Me
Like,
too, me too. I will play World of Warcraft Classic.
I played Hunter in Vanilla mode, and I miss certain Hunter abilities. I don't
Like
like
Eyes of the Beast.
Eyes of the Beast and pet loyalty, and
Over
you
here,
have to level up the
Get
pet.
inside and prepare to defend the town.
It didn't automatically
I wish we had another
level to
day
your
with another.
level.
Yeah, totally agree, and we'll see. And if we get a beta,
At the moment, I don't like Hunter class,
yeah,
but in Manila,
I totally agree that people will understand how difficult to play WoW Vanilla when they experience the classic.
I also miss. It's strange for me to say that, but I miss that you have to level your weapon skills.
Yeah, everything was more realistic, similar to Elder Scrolls now.
You have to have ammo in your backpack.
The good thing
to
about
protect.
Elder Scrolls Online is, if you return to Elder Scrolls, it has that realistic things from the Dungeons and Dragons settings. It has realistic fantasy role-playing aspects with the new MMORPG aspects. So it's a good synthesis. For instance, right now World of Warcraft has lost it, has lost the sense of reality in terms of role playing, in terms of.
It's too easy involved now.
Yes,
you
it's
can
too
just go
easy.
to LFR.
And you can do everything.
Speaker,
Yeah,
we have
and you
news.
can just.
Report, Camila.
You don't have
The
to.
Uraxians have necromancers in their
You
ranks.
don't have to think much
You saw the
about
Queen
WoW
Bear sent
unless
Jose
you
against
go
us.
to the mythic
Fight Club.
raiding.
Find Captain Nalado and warn her.
But
Yes, and mythic raiding is mostly full of drama.
yeah, and you don't have to do the mythic raiding. There's nothing.
Only better items.
Yeah, but it doesn't interest me. I don't need to do the
Mhm.
mythic raiding to be.
Yeah, but I will see
To
people
enjoy
with 40-man raids in WoW Classic.
Yeah,
But-
but it was the only way that you could raid.
Yes,
so you
yes.
have to be in a guild,
In a huge build.
and you have to earn your place in that 40-man raid, in that huge guild.
Robbing curse.
Yes, that's
so
true.
it was.
Oh my god.
New recruit for your Axia.
Okay, by the way, the town is under attack. This is the town.
Okay, you're under attack.
This is the town we used to wander, and now we are in an instance version of that town, and it's under invasion.
You couldn't find any
Yes,
vendors and.
Yes, yes, this is the town.
Okay, it was obvious that this wasn't a real.
It's not a, of course, it's not a real town because the real city is under the influence of the Eurexia.
The
So you can't
necromancer's
go in
spell
there?
will
We
only
can go
kill
in there.
orcs in town.
But we are not welcome.
As an idea. Meet Zamarak at the temple, and maybe we can disrupt the spell.
Okay, but now she's attacking this
Okay,
town as well.
who is this? There is a statue.
It's
Is that Khajiit?
it's a Khajiit queen, maybe, I don't know.
Maybe. But it looks nice. I miss my Khajiit.
You can play with that. We should download the game first. But I'm strongly suggesting buying Elsweyr.
River holds blessed moon pillars.
Actually
They
pre-purchasing
can
it
cleanse the
before
necromantic curse.
Fortune. This is still early access. What we are watching right now, the game is not actually released yet. This is only early access for pre-purchase and only for PC. If you are playing on console, you don't have any option to play anime,
Inside the urns and stuff.
which
there-
earns.
Okay, there is none.
The one thing different about Elsweyr, you can't
Okay,
interact with everything.
No, it's not a book. I thought that was a book.
Yes, I also had the same reaction to many places
Why are you in combat?
because there are many zombies coming.
Strange that machines have this zombies, but it's not actually.
The nation is under the invasion of a imposter queen, dragons, and undead at the same time. This must be the most catastrophic time of the history in Elsweyr.
And are there undead dragons?
Undead dragons, Dracolids. I don't know, but there should be since there are so many dragons and undeads at the same time. So maybe we can see a Dracolid. Okay.
Is this a player?
No, it's not a player. We need to activate something. The blessed pillar of the spring moon. How?
Okay, just okay.
Now, Zamara.
Do you see that there are not many things to interact with?
Let us find the blessed pillar of
This
the
is
spring
interesting.
moon.
This I remember much more stuff you can interact with in previous expansions.
Yeah, I don't like this actually. I like to interact with.
Maybe because we are
I
in
like
an,
to stall things. When I
maybe
hate
because we are in
interact.
an instanced area.
It could be. It's
Yeah,
probably.
this is a
It's
quest
probably
area.
the
This is
reason.
not a real area you can wander. It's not the real
As
city.
long as the necromantic spell remains in place, the dead will keep rising.
Okay, we are a necromancer. We can deal with that necromantic spell.
No,
See, we
you
can't
can't.
even mount.
Yeah. Okay, you are here.
Okay.
There is a thing like a backpack there. No, it was a rock. It was a rock after all.
You see backpacks and things to steal everywhere, even
Yeah.
when there's nothing.
Yeah. I want receipts.
I am married with a true thief.
No, I never stole anything in real life.
Okay, a fictional thief in games.
Because it's only allowed in
wait.
Elder Scrolls Online.
Yes, you're right.
I can't stole anything in World
it's
of
a very
Warcraft.
special option. That's the reality part I'm talking about in Elder Scrolls Online. It's a very realistic MMORPG, which you can see in other MMOs.
And every time we return to Elder Scrolls Online, it's better.
Yes, it's always good because they always improve the game. But what should we do here? I couldn't solve it. This is the Temple of Purifying Moons. You need to activate the blessed player of the spring moon. I'm going to that place.
I think that's the pillar.
Yes, but how can I activate this?
Maybe try to cast something to the pillar. I don't know. Maybe that's. Oh no! What about that one? Yeah, maybe that's the one. No. Maybe we should raise that.
I can't
There are
raise those. No.
Maybe it's underneath here, maybe not.
Okay, I will double check.
Can you enter the houses? No. That it could be a bug or something.
I hope not, because that means we're stuck here. By the way, yes, World of Warcraft has become a game that repeats itself. This is the nature of MMOs actually. They have to repeat themselves eventually, and I accept that until some point. But World of Warcraft has also made huge progress with Legion, and Battle for Azeroth was like the backwards of that leap, and they lost all the credit they gained in Legion. And the funny thing is, the previous expansion, Warlords of Draenor, was really the worst. I still think BFA is better than Warlords.
But Warlords could be better.
Yes, Warlords could do it, but BFA will also get better with Ashara patch, probably.
Well,
But even then, they keep repeating the mistakes, like not putting Tyrande on an Ashara patch. This is weird. This is your story,
I
and
don't like they waste Ashara with just a single patch.
yeah, probably she won't die. She could be in the whole expansion. She could be like Illidan. Like after Illidan in Burning Crusade, we had Kill Jaden. So similar to that, we could get Nizot after Ashara, and that would be just amazing. And what was the necessity of creating a Garrosh 2.0 with Sylvanas? Despite they insist that Sylvanas is not Garrosh, all the story they explained so far shows she's just like Garrosh.
Yeah, she's just like you. Huh?
What do you? She's just like Garrosh.
Yes, you said her.
No. I can't activate that pillar. This can be a bug. I'm not sure. See, we need to protect Zamarak. Wait. But Zamarak is here. Why he is not coming with us? That's the problem. He needs to come with us.
Some kind of zombie around that is staying behind. There is some zombie.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You can't interact with him.
There is one more.
Okay, we can't interact with him. So maybe abandon quests and retake it. We should try.
Okay.
Oh.
You have to do it.
Yeah, it kicked us.
Would you like me to check it? But it's the early access.
There is nothing to check. Really. Maybe one of the problems of Elder Scrolls Online, World of Warcraft, does much better.
This one.
But also, because World of Warcraft has everything solved already,
There's no mystery, yeah. But for such situations, you also have no solution. Now we have to play all over again. And I'm a little tired for it.
Can I play?
Yes, you can.
dragons, necromancer. Yes.
Do you want to
Garrett,
continue
find Chimera
the
outside.
stream,
You
or
must. So you're just that. According
should
to
we close for tonight?
Are you going to sleep?
Not yet.
When you're it won't.
But since we go all over again.
Was it alone?
Yes, it was a little long. It was a little long.
You shouldn't have abandoned.
What was the other solution?
Reloading?
Yeah, we could try reloading. Maybe I reacted too fast. Sorry for that.
Can you find anything here to stall? Like a receipt or something?
Yes, there are few things. But you don't actually steal anything here.
No,
Because nobody
maybe
owns
that's
anything
why-
here.
Maybe that's why there's nothing
See,
interesting.
you can't steal. You can just take them.
Yeah. There's a map.
And for chat, yeah, I agree that everyone should try Elder Scrolls. It's a very cool game. I'm not saying that you should leave World of Warcraft or any other MMO you are playing and having fun and go with Elder Scrolls, but at least try it and make your own decisions. It's really worth trying, especially with this last expansion. It's a very good time to start actually, because this is a completely new character, like started new. It has nothing, and I'm having all the fun. I'm not missing anything. So I think we can conclude our second stream in my Geek Parents with this information.
Okay.
Thank you for joining us, and we'll be making more streams in upcoming days this week. So see you later. Please subscribe our channel, follow us in Instagram and Twitter, so we can tell you when we are streaming, and you can follow our everyday webcomics and funny geek stuff we do
And
together
I
in my
saw
Geek
raw
Parents.
fantastic drawings.
Yes. And
Maybe I can also stream them.
yes, you can. So there are many more things. So thank you for joining us. And see you later. Bye.